We are at Sonic. That's all the video right there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Nope, not really. We are loaded down, ready to go. We are Rocky Mountain bound today, kind of. We are heading west. Not going to make it all the way. We are heading to Pagosa. We will be there tomorrow, midday-ish. But right now, we are getting some food for the road. And we're just going to start driving west. And do that for about 9 or 10 hours today. Just drive west. But that's okay. You know why? Because it's a road trip. It's a road trip to the mountains. So, that's a win. We just thought you should see that. Because it's cool. We are getting into Altoona, Kansas.
You want to hear a joke?
Sure.
What do you call a fish with two knees?
I don't know. What do you call a fish with two knees?
A two-knee fish. Get it? Like tuna, and we're in Altoona.
We are in Kingman. And it looked neat, so we pulled off the main road to see what's here. Some neat Jeeps sitting in people's yards, so that's cool. Looks like the town square is worth looking at. And there's a Carnegie Library, so I want to get a shot of that. Brick streets are really cool. They're also really rough, so you gotta take it nice and easy. Yeah.
It's a cool building.
Yep.
You need one of those. Go right. Ooh, a theater.
New Mutants.
Oh, it's a drugstore?
Pardon the windshield. Huh. Radio Shack.
Oh. Looks like there's a pool in it now.
Yep, we'll circle the block.
That's cool. The clock. Ooh, a train station with animals. A moose! Where's that moose? Oh, you can't climb
Stay
on it.
off statues, yeah.
There's a moose. That's a really cool train station. Huh?
It is.
It reminds me of Thomas the Train Engine. Train Engine. Wow.
Kingman County Law Enforcement Center.
That's the courthouse. Gotcha. It's pretty.
Ooh, there's a Fordson for sale.
That's the fire.
Kingman County Museum. It's like an old fire station.
Yeah. And the library's in there.
Post office. Carnegie Library.
It's pretty cool.
We made it to Greensburg, Kansas, a town that initially is known for the largest hand-dug well, which is like 109 feet deep by like 30 something feet wide. There's also a meteorite that was found near here, and on top of that, back in 07-ish, the town pretty much got blown away by a massive tornado, and it's been rebuilt. For the most part, it's been rebuilt, and the museum is back and new as of like 08, 09. So we're gonna go in, see the well, and the meteorite, and all the tornado memories, and then we're gonna go look for a soda fountain. Then we're gonna go on the road. Any other questions? I didn't think so.
I have one.
Boom.
And everybody was okay, so that was good.
It's really far down.
100 and some feet down. That would be a really cool place to have like a Jeep or an old truck or something sitting there. We are leaving Big Well Museum. Pretty cool little town. So quiet, like so very many little towns across Kansas. It's a worthy stop if you're passing through this way. A lot of history. Good story about how the town pretty much got wiped out, but stood strong and rebuilt. So we are going to roll on down the road and heading towards Dodge unless we see something else to stop at first. Here in Kansas, we have cows and grain. So semis pretty much everywhere. Like that, that's a grain truck. But up the road here, you're gonna see some cows. Lots of cows.
A trolley.
We are in Fort Dodge.
Fort looks a little rough.
Yeah. Old town, I'm not sure how much actually gets reinvested back into it.
Cows!
Yeah, you can't see them,
But you can
but
sure
they
smell
are,
them.
you can smell them. They are over there. Maybe this car will finally go around us. Yeah, if you can see up there, all that brown and black, those are all cows. They all kind of blend together. Dodge is not known for their high quality roads. Mostly because they don't have them.
Dodge City,
Applebee's. We're not here for Applebee's. We are here
Taco Bell.
for the Boot Hill Museum.
I'm not wearing my boots today.
You never wear your boots. It's highly depressing.
Oh, there's a Jeep over there.
Where? I'm not.
So you can park here.
Museum parking. Here,
Oh, look
let's
at that
go this
fire.
way. Dodge City. Boot Hill Museum. Museum. Boot Hill Museum. Through Dodge, you know, with cows. Moo. And look, there goes a choo-choo train. Somewhere out there. Boot Hill. Walking through the gift shop, heading out. For those of you who are not familiar, this is from the old sitcom Gunsmoke. And we're going to start this way. I think that's actually proper.
Huh?
I think that's actually what she said anyway, out to the left.
So this is where they have the show tonight at 6?
Yep. And there's a gunfight.
A gunfight?
Yep.
That
If
sounds
you want, we
dangerous.
can just come back here. She's not sold on spending the week in western Kansas. Although I do love western Kansas and pretty much every other part. Oh, that Jeep's leaving.
And I didn't put it down.
We're this close to the mountains, so we're gonna go see the mountains.
Where it's not 100 degrees.
It's only 95.
No,
Heat-
it's at 100.
Heat index may be like 100 and something, but my phone says 95. So Never would have thought there's so many steps in Kansas. It's okay, I need it.
That seems like a walk in the park compared to the left.
Yeah, we're going to jail.
Reminds me of National Museum.
Yeah.
Stampede in Buffalo. 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's what I waited 30 seconds for.
Going down.
Ooh, good song.
Yeah, let's do it.
motel in Greensburg, very nice.
Boot bear.
Never thought I'd be in Dodge City like this.
Well, I think they know each other.
Made our rounds through most of them, at least. We're gonna wander back through the gift shop, get some stickers or something, and roll on down the road. Head in the garden, and we're gonna be closing on that state line in a couple hours or less. Got my sarsaparilla. She has her Dodge City official water. Got a couple of stickers. She's now a deputy marshal. Beware.
Watch out.
And we're out of here. All cows. Rows and rows and rows of cows.
Oh boy! Smells like
Ooh.
cows.
Smell the manure. Yeah, this is cow country.
Oh boy. That's fresh.
So many wind turbines. Colorado. Step one. Not there yet. Got, I don't know, somewhere between 1 and 3 hours left today. Our bellies are full. Our tank is full. And we are rolling towards La Junta, which is about 50 to 55 minutes from here. I don't know if we're actually going to stop there or not. It just depends on how we feel. Walsenburg is another hour and a quarter, hour 20 from there. It really won't be that late since we're in mountain time, but we really don't know. Plus we have a video to put together tonight. So we really don't know what the plan is as of yet, but we're going to get to La Junta and then decide. But right now we are rolling west and looking at a gorgeous sunset in Colorado. So we will see you all tomorrow, starting wherever we wind up, and we will catch you on day 2. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye. So we did not stop like we should have where there was a motel. We went ahead and drove the 73 miles of Highway 10 to get into Walsenburg, and come to find out, all the motels are booked. Everything. Not a room. Nothing. So we started to head on down towards Alamosa, like we're heading back into to Bagosa, which we're not because it's getting late and that's still 3 hours away. So Alamosa is another hour. We called there, they're full. She said everything within reach of them is full. So basically we're just driving right now and thinking we might find a campground or something just to kick the seats back in the Jeep for the night. So we got a place in Pagosa. I really don't feel like driving in tonight. Don't know where we're going to wind up. But that's our update. So now I'm going to sign off for the day. You all rest in, have a wonderful night, and we'll see you tomorrow when the sun is shining on the Rockies. So this part likely is not going to go in a video, but just for record keeping, it's like just after 11:30. Basically all of Colorado or western Colorado is booked, like solid, no rooms in any motel or hotel, regardless of how good or not good they are. And so we drive from La Junta, where we should have stopped but didn't, to Walsenburg. That was our big drive. That was our, are we going to do it for the night? So we drove that 73 miles plus whatever into town. So we drove that 75, let's say 75 miles into the motel at Walsenburg. And they were booked, along with everyone else. So the next option, which didn't look good, was Alamosa, which was just over another hour, or hour 15. So we drove to Alamosa, and there's nothing. And we passed through Fort Garland, which had one motel that was booked. So we get to Alamosa, and it's like, well, we'll just camp at Walmart. So we get there, and not only are there still quite a few vehicles there leaving, and someone blasting music, and people hanging out, but as soon as I get out of the Jeep, this car pulls up across from us, and he is a Walmart worker with a flat tire. And he doesn't seem to have all of the necessary tools and abilities. So I went over to help him, because that's what good people do. So I went over to check him, and his jack didn't work. So we had the jack that came with the car that he didn't have the handle for. So I had my flashlight, and I had the lugs all loose. So I went over to the row of 3 pickup trucks that have all the rock lights and stuff, you know, your typical hang out at Walmart on Saturday night kind of guys. So they were there. So I went over. It's like, well, there's pickup trucks. Somebody's going to have tools. So I went over there and to, just, hey guys, need help? And I wound up with a jack handle that didn't fit. So I wound up taking the whole jack. So one guy loaned me his jack, and the other guy grabbed his power tools and came over. And between the third jack that I got the car up with and his air impact, which we didn't need, but it was quicker to put lugs back on, we got the tire change for the guy. And then I threw everything back in the trunk and took the tools back to the other guy, and all was well. So we got him fixed. So at that point I needed a restroom. So we went to one of the motels to confirm that they were full, which they were. I used the restroom there. So now we're camped out at the end of a dead end outside of the motels. So it's lit and safe for the most part, it seems like. It sounds like we're near a road. There's a lot of revving from people. But it's safe-ish, dark-ish. So we're going to just kick back in the Jeep here for a little bit and get some shut-eye for a few hours. And we're only like an hour 40 from Pagosa. And we didn't leave until basically 10 o'clock Central Time this morning. And we could have even driven all the way in tonight, except for the fact that, like, we've stopped, as you see in the videos. We went to the well, or the Hand Dug Well Museum, and we went to Boot Hill, and we stopped and ate at a truck stop that we tend to go to. So we've enjoyed the trip. But that being said, we've probably killed an hour and a half, which is fine, because if we got to Pagosa, they still wouldn't have rooms, and the condos aren't ready yet. They won't be until tomorrow when the reservation starts. So short of stopping at like one of the trailheads or wilderness roads, and I really don't want to drive Wolf Creek tonight. Could, but I'd rather enjoy it in the morning. So basically that's tomorrow. We're gonna hit the road, jump over Wolf Creek, and get into Pagosa. So I think Pagosa Bakery might be having breakfast for us, but we'll see. So anyway, so once more, you all have a wonderful evening. We're gonna get some shut-eye.
No, we're not.
And we're gonna attempt to get some shut-eye. And I hope you are gonna sleep better than we do. But looking at the bright side, it could be worse. We are in a 4-door Jeep with a top and seats and heat and AC and all that. It could be a whole lot worse. So anyway, it's all part of the fun and part of the adventure. So have a good night. See you later.